Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As you can tell from the title and the thumbnail, I am trying to significantly reduce my screen time. And as you just saw in the previous clip, I reduced the number of games on my phone from 12 to 15, somewhere in that range, to about 6. So I kind of reduced it to about half. And the main reasoning for that was because I don't really play games on my iPad as much anymore. But I still do quite a few games on my phone, like on my lunch break or in the mornings when I'm waking up. And like I still like referring to the games on my phone when I just need a full total veg out mode. So I like having the games where it's like I don't have to think as much or do as much. And with the games on my phone, I am at a point where it's like it's not gonna have me go through like the trial round or rounds. So I do have those on my phone still, just as like backup. But I do want, as you can tell from the thumbnail and the title, I do want to try to increase the amount of time I'm spending on my hobbies and decrease the amount of time I'm spending on my phone and decreasing my screen time. And there are certain aspects where it's like I know that the time spent with certain apps on my phone are not going to decrease as much. So things like my camera, because I'm still going to be recording videos for YouTube. What else? Like my book related apps, a book of the month, StoryGraph, Libra FM, Libby, my bookish related apps, those probably won't decrease by much. And also to like social media, like I'm gonna try to limit my social media, but at the same time it's like the main one that I use is Snapchat, since I Snapchat with my friends a lot, and then Instagram and TikTok. Hopefully I don't expect those to go down a whole lot, but again, we're trying to decrease my screen time, so I'm trying to decrease my screen time, so I'm gonna hopefully limit that. But I still will probably post to my bookish social media, and what I might do is because I have a book talk, and I might tell people to go follow my main TikTok, Shanna Does Stuff. I might tell my followers that on my bookish TikTok to go follow my main one, or to follow me on Bookstagram, just because I'm not using Book Talk as much anymore, and I'm not using that account as much. So that's something I'll have to think about, but that will probably decrease screen time a bit, because usually I'll go back and forth with checking, but like that's something I'm thinking about. But I'm not expecting to decrease my social media screen time by much, but I'm hoping to decrease it a little bit. But that's kind of the main purpose for this video, and I'm not giving myself like grandiose expectations, just because I am pretty good with being off my phone when I want to be off my phone, and being in a zone when I want to be that's off my phone, whether I'm crocheting or reading or doing something else. But it's like sometimes my phone will factor into that. Like I said, when I'm using like Libby or Libra FM, or when I'm using Crochet Land, which helps with my crocheting. So like I'm not going into this expecting to fully eliminate my screen time, fully decrease my screen time by a large amount. I'm just here to be like, I want to narrow it down. I want to decrease it a little bit, not by much. So that is my thinking. And again, like I think I've said, there's some apps that will probably remain about the same or consistent to what they were before this. My camera, my bookish apps, Crochet Land, because those are ones that I do tap into for my hobbies, and my camera as well for when I'm recording YouTube videos or taking photos for my Instagram. So it's like, there are certain things where it's like, I know that I'm still going to be consistently using those apps, but it's just like decreasing social media and decreasing games. So that's the purpose going into this video. And yeah, so I do want to talk about the books that I am currently reading, just so there's a little bit of context. The physical book that I'm reading is The Chateau on Sunset by Natasha Lester. I'm just going to give you the blurb. When the lights go down, the secrets come out. Or I'll give you a little blurb description too. In 1957, newly orphaned Aria Jones is set to live with her aunt, a fading star who hides away in Hollywood's infamous Chateau Marmont. There, two aspiring actresses, Kelly Hope and Flinner, take the grieving Aria under their wing. So that's what this is about, and it's a Jane Eyre retelling. The person who takes over he buys the Chateau Marmont. His name is Theo Winchester, and he's a reclusive rock star, and he's the unexpected caretaker. I understand why she put it in there, but it's like he's the unexpected caretaker of his daughter, Adele. His daughter Adele, and it's like, dads should not be unexpected caretakers, and this is obviously a very modern take on this, but dads should not be unexpected caretakers. Dads should not be applauded like, oh, are you babysitting? Oh my gosh, look, you're a great dad. No, he's being a parent. Again, like it fits the time for this, so it's like I'm letting it slide, but it's like, you're a parent. Anyway, so that's what this is about. Jane Eyre retelling set in 1950s Hollywood. That's what this is about. And I started this when I went to the beach on the 16th. That was Thursday. And it was funny because we had to go down Sunset to get to the beach. So yeah, I started this. And I'm also, one second, I need to actually get my iPad for this. Okay, and then the other book that I'm reading is Hopeless Necromantic. And I keep wanting to say necromantic. It's not that. Hopeless Necromantic by Shiloh Breyer. And this is one of my Book of the Month audiobooks. But I'm listening to it through Libby as an audiobook. And the narrators are Tom McNulty and Rebecca Prefect. When new recruit Hespera takes on the doomed mission that no other soldier wants, life and death start to get a little more complicated. Hespera must play escort to Sikras, a frustratingly handsome necromancer with the power to raise the dead, as he attempts a mission that he's failed twice before, stopping an undead army at the edges of the kingdom. No one thinks he will succeed, not even Sikras, but the more time that you spend together, the more they find that they can imagine a brighter future. As secrets come out and the two grow closer, and Sikras' lively skeleton companion Benjamin tries desperately not to be a third wheel, will Sikras and Hespera's changing feelings for each other be enough to overcome the growing danger? So that's what this is about. And honestly, like, I bought it just because I was like, I think I got it for, I want to say June, my June Book of the Month audiobook, and this was like the only one where I was like, yes, this is interesting. Out of like all the others, it's like, I didn't want to, I've been trying not to skip or pause lately because I do, because I have been trying to build up my credits and save them so I can have a little bit of a Book of the Month splurge in November for my birthday, and maybe December as well, depending on how many I save up. But I got that one, I think I said in June. I think it was June. And I was just like, you know what, I'll get it. The cover is interesting. The sound's the most interesting. So, and then I started listening to it. I was like, oh my god, I'm in my romance era, which is so unusual for me. Because like I just finished listening to The Shredded Queen by Ashley Chopaya. Loved it, and that was like a fast-paced romance, and I'm like, I love that one, and I cannot wait for book 2. And then now this one, it's like my I'm in my romance era, which I never thought I would say. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm reading right now. I might pick up another book a little bit later. I do play audiobooks through Libra FM when I'm going to bed, so I cycle through like Lord of the Rings, For Whom the Bell Tolls, The Phantom Toll Booth, and then The Princess Bride. I cycle through those. Right now, I am on For Whom the Bell Tolls for that, but I don't count that as an official read because it's just playing for my brain to focus on it when I'm trying to get to sleep. So, and most of this video will be like a silent vlog type deal. Hopefully it'll be like 75-25, like 75% silent, 25% talking. It might be like 50, closer to 50-50, but most of this vlog video is going to be like a silent type deal. You'll see me doing my hobbies, you'll see me crocheting, reading, etc. And then at the end of the video, I'll do a check-in. I'm going to start off with a week, see how it goes. I'll check in after that first week and let you know how my averages changed. And then after that first week, I'm going to decide. Right now, I'm just planning to do a week. And then after that week, depending on how it goes, I might bump it out to a second week. So I'll keep you updated, let you know how it's all going, and with that, let's just get into this video. So I wanted to do a little bit of a comment on this. This isn't technically a reading vlog, so I'm not going to do too much of this. But I did want to talk about this just because I feel like, also I don't have a mic in right now, so you're hearing the AC go off. Sorry about that. I'm 20% of the way through. I'm at page 92, about to start chapter 12, and like it's not that I like fully mind this. It's just like right now it's just a very, very slight bother. Overall, I am really enjoying this. It's just, it like, on the one hand it is a slight bother, but at the same time it's like, because we're only 20% of the way through, it's like it feels a little too on the nose with trying to be meta, where it's like, okay, so this is Jane Eyre retelling, and Jane Eyre has been mentioned a few times at this point because like the actual story exists within this world, which fine, it's inspired by the actual story that exists in the world, that's fine. It's just, it's been mentioned that it's on Arya's bookshelf a few times, and then not exactly in the story itself, but like on the epigraph, is it called the epigraph page? But there's a quote from Jane Eyre right before the story starts. But it's been mentioned a few times within the story itself. And then, I mean, I guess slight spoiler, this is chapter 12, page 92. Bob, who's a director and kind of like the king of Hollywood, he says, we're holding auditions for extras for Jane Eyre next month. Tell the casting director I sent you, that'll get you to the top of the list. So it's like, again, it's not like the biggest deal, it's not the hugest deal, and I think it does serve a purpose to the story, because it's like, this story is meant to be relatable for Arya. Jane Eyre is supposed to be relatable for Arya because she's going through something kind of similar, but in 1957, 1960s Hollywood. So, like, it's not a huge deal. It's just sometimes, for only like 20% of the way through the book, like literally this much, like, it feels a little bit too on the nose. And it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, it may not happen a lot, but if it's happened enough times that someone notices, that's either a good thing or a bad thing. In this case, I wouldn't necessarily call it a bad thing, because like I've said, it's Jane Eyre retelling, and Jane Eyre is important to the character, Arya. But it's like, I don't know how I feel about that. So it's like, it's kind of hard to tell 20% of the way through. So hopefully, I mean, I'll just see how it goes, because it's like, I don't know how I feel about it, because it is so early on, but it's happened enough times, and it's been mentioned enough times, which, and I think that's why I'm so conflicted about it too, because it's like, on the one hand, it is important to the story and the character, but at the same time, it's like, how much of this was actually important to the story, like being mentioning Jane Eyre, how much of that was actually important to the story versus trying to be like, this is Jane Eyre retelling, this is Jane Eyre retelling, I need to remind you this is Jane Eyre retelling, you know, that kind of a deal. So that's, I don't know what to think of it right now, so that's where I'm at. And I don't, like, because I am really liking this so far, like, I don't want to cast judgment on that so early on. It's only 20%. So I don't think I'm going to talk about this again in this video, but I'll mention it in my StoryGraph review. If it really like impacted the story in a not so great light, which I don't think it will, because like, so I think this is going to be another favorite from Natasha Lester. So fingers crossed it doesn't really impact the story, and that is just there. So we'll see how it all goes. Again, that will be in my StoryGraph review, but I just wanted to share that. So yeah, we're gonna get back to the video. So I wanted to give you all like the final the final little update for this video. I did just reorganize these shelves of my bookshelf. Just really down below are my book of the month books, and then the other side's kind of the same. I have that as my unhaul section, and then my leather bound / special edition / extra stuff miscellaneous. So it's book of the month. It's like a miscellaneous shelf and book of the month stuff, and then unhaul. And then this is just these two shelves are just my paperback and hardback miscellaneous, organized by height. So yeah, I might switch it up again at some point. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I wanted to give you that update, and I'm trying to figure. No, it's not gonna work. Give you kind of like the overview. So like, on the one hand, it kind of felt like this week was a failure because like I have been decreasing my screen time significantly, but at the same time, it's like it's one of those things where it's like now that I'm paying more attention to my daily screen time, it's like I'm on my phone a lot. So, and it's like, I like one of the things I pride myself on is being able to set my phone down, but like actually looking at like the screen time, it's like I'm on my phone a lot more than I realize. Excuse me. And like I said, like I can put my phone down pretty easily and do one of my hobbies. It's just, lately I feel like I'm on my phone a lot more, and I think it's largely because I've been paying a little bit more attention to it, and now looking at my screen time averages, it's like, oh my god, I'm on my phone a lot. So, and looking at it in that sense, it does feel like it was a failure because like it didn't decrease significantly, but it did go down roughly 16%. From last week. So I think that that's a pretty good step forward. I don't think I'm going to continue this video past here just to keep this video on the shorter side. And again, like the main goal was to lower my screen time, and I think part of why it also doesn't feel like a full success or anything, or even a success period, I think a large part of the reason, one, like I said, I am paying more attention to my screen time, and two, because like I lost my train of thought. Paying attention to screen time. Oh yeah. And two, because I didn't give myself like a definitive time frame, or not time. I didn't give myself like a definitive like amount that I would want to see it go down. Like, okay, I'm on my phone anywhere between 6 to 9 hours a day, which is kind of crazy. But it's like I'm on my phone anywhere from 6 to 9 hours a day. And I didn't say like, okay, this is what I'm starting at, this is what I want to go to. I want to go to 5 hours a day. I want to go to 6 hours a day. I don't want it to go over 6 hours a day. I didn't give myself like a limit or a goal. And also part of it too was like, I didn't say like, okay, I want it to go down a certain percentage. So I think that's why it didn't feel like a success. But I do think, thinking about it and looking back at it, like having it go down 16% is pretty significant in comparison to last week. Like 16% is a pretty good drop. So I might do another video like this. I don't think I'm going to do like a 24-hour off my phone type deal. Just because I think that's something that I would need to build up to. But I do think that this was a very good experiment. Something, like I said, I would want to try again and maybe give myself some more definitive parameters and definitive goals. And something I thought about like today was going to be my last day. It's like Saturday. And something I thought about today, like I had planned for today to be my last day again, Saturday. Something that I had thought of today when I was already like wrapping up the video and stuff, I was like, oh, I should have had like a screen time limit on my phone. But of course, it's like today was like the last day, and I was just like, it doesn't defeat the purpose because I can still do that. I can still implement that even if I'm not doing it for the purpose of video, but I can still implement that. So it's like, there's that. And I do think overall, like I said, this video was a success, and doing this experiment was a success. Um, and like I was saying at the beginning of this video, I wasn't expecting my screen time. I wasn't expecting it to go like to decrease to very little amount of time on my phone. Like I wasn't expecting like a huge decrease. Just because I know my habits and I know what I do, like with recording YouTube videos and tracking my reading and using reading apps like Libby and Hoopla and the library app and what's the other one? Excuse me. Libra FM. There we go. And then also using like book related apps like Barnes and Noble or Book of the Month, and also like my friends and I, we chat a lot through different social media channels, and we'll have like 5 different conversations across Snapchat, messages, TikTok. So it's like I wasn't expecting it to go way down, but overall, like now that I've had some time to think about it and mull over it, I think it was overall a really good success. And going down by 16% when I had no expectations, like that's really good. So I'll probably do another video like this later on down the line and have more strict guidelines to follow, rules, I guess you could say, for me to do another video like this and to try to decrease my screen time further. And I did get a lot of my hobbies in. Like I've been doing a lot of reading. Like usually I would play music at work, but I've switched to audiobooks. And usually I can knock out an audiobook in one work day. And thankfully my work allows me to be able to listen to an audiobook while I'm working. And the work that I do, sometimes I will need to pause the audiobook if I need to focus a little bit more. But like 95 to 99% of my work is not that I don't have to think for it, but it's like it doesn't require intense focus where I need to devote 100% of thinking skills and all that stuff. Like I still have to think for it, obviously, but it's like I'm at a point where I'm in a really good rhythm with it, so it's like I have to pay attention with it, but I don't have to be 100% there for it. So it's like I can be listening to an audiobook. Obviously, like with your work, you should be 100% there, but I can also be listening to an audiobook because it's a lot of the same steps over and over again. That's what I mean, where it's like I don't have to be 100% because I'm doing the same steps repeatedly, multiple days a week. And then, so it's like I've been able to get at least one audiobook out a day. Like I would say, like if not one audiobook, then like 50% to 75% of the way through an audiobook. And like today I got through or not today, yesterday. I listened to 3 audiobooks yesterday. I finished 2, and then one was a poetry one, so that was like 35-40 minutes, and then the other was like a 3-hour audiobook. Oh my god, I could not with that book. It was enjoyable. It was just like, first off, it's not my usual genre, and with romance, it's not what I gravitate to in the world. Well, I gravitate to it when I need a popcorn read. So it's like I can't say that I never read those books. Where is it? Where is it on my shelf? It's behind me. No, it's not. It's over here. This is a good example. This one. Anyway, so it's like it's not like I don't gravitate to those kinds of books, because I do. It's just within romance, that's not the kind of book that I would have gravitated towards, even with the kind of romance. It's like a popcorn romance. And like this, the one I just pulled out, this is also a popcorn romance. But I think for me, this has the kind of substance that I like in popcorn romances. Where the book that I read, it was a bookish girl's guide to mating with a werewolf or dating a werewolf or something like that. I did have a really good time with it. I really did. Okay, I'm not gonna fuss with that right now. I did have a really good time with it. But like I was going into that, I was like, okay, first off, I should not have been listening to that at work. I had my AirPods in, so it was a huge deal, but I was like, I should not have listened to that at work. So it's like, you live and you learn. I wasn't expecting it to be spicy, and I think part of that was on me because I didn't really look. But I just saw that I could borrow it in Libby and that it was an immediate borrow, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen to this so I have like at least 3 hours and I don't have to think too much. about what to put on next. So I had that, and then I had the poetry book, and then I had another book on borrow. So I was like, okay, I know what my thing's gonna be. I know what my lineup's gonna be. Um, so it is honestly my fault for not looking into it a little bit and seeing that it was spicy. And again, it's like it was a good popcorn read. Did I love it? No, but I had a really good time with it. So, like, in the partial purpose of this video as well was to focus. One of the bunnies is in my room right now. Part of the purpose of this video was to spend more time on my hobbies, and choosing audiobooks at work really did help with that. I still like listening to music, and I do really love listening to music. It's just like, something I talk about. It's like, oh, you can do audiobooks XYZ, and I'm like, you know what? Let's have like audiobooks for like. What I'm doing is like there will be 1 or 2 days during my work week. Excuse me. Where I still listen to music and I have some music playing. But like the rest of the week, I do audiobooks. And that has increased how many books I've read. Especially this month. Like I'm at 11 books for July, which is kind of crazy. And like a majority of them, I think like 60 to 75% of the books are audiobooks. So it's like there's that. And I haven't done a whole lot of crocheting lately. Toddy bear. Hi. He looks like he wants to jump on my bed. We call him Toddy Bear as part of the family because like Toddy Bear, Teddy Bear. He's named Toddy, like a hot toddy, because the kind of bunny he is, he's like part hot tot. Toddy Bear. But we also we'll call him like Hot Toddy Bear, or Hot Toddy, or Toddy Bear. Anyway, so it's like I haven't done as much crocheting, but I'm still like crocheting consistently. And I think part of it is because like I'm working on my temperature blanket, and I'm over halfway through it now. I'm like, it's month 7. We're almost done with July, so I'm almost done with the July portion of the temperature blanket. So we're like 7/12 of the way through, and I'm like, I'm so over this thing, but at the same time, I want to finish it because I'm 7/12 of the way through, because I'm over halfway there. So it's like I'm struggling with the crochet aspect a little bit because of that. Like I still love crocheting, I still do it. I am working on some other little projects, but like figuring out which one to focus on more, and also what I'm also trying to do. Hello, bunny. Where are you going? You want to come say hi? He's too busy exploring. Daddy! Anyway, so it's like I need to find some other little projects to work on. But also part of what's factored in is that I am trying to build out my Etsy store a little bit better. So it's like I'm trying to have commission-based items for that. So I think that's factored into like I'm in like an ebbing. Hello? You want to say hi? Nope. He's like, I'm busy. Anyway. So it's like I feel like I'm in a little bit of a lull with my crochet, but I'm doing a lot of reading. And before bed, like what would happen is I would be on my phone, and I usually have an audiobook on. And the habit that's developed recently is I just stick to my phone. Daddy! But I have been prioritizing reading a little bit more, so we're making progress with focusing on the hobbies a little bit more and less so on my phone. So overall, even though it wasn't a significant decrease, this video was very successful. So if you have made it this far in the video, let me know down below in the comments what is a hobby you want to try, or what is a hobby you want to get back to doing. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.